Of course, man, the live gain from this is incredible. We just live gain more than Atraxa hit by just casting this, but this is insane. And now we get all the cards. But let's go. And this is officially the weirdest game. Oh no. I forgot they have the reef. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today a special day and a special deck for you, because we will be using the top tier strategy we have uncovered lately, and we'll try to use it for Golgari to get insane card advantage that normally this deck doesn't have. Of course, I'm talking about Analyze the Pollen together with Atraxa. You don't need 2 mana, because you can tutor them late game for a single point of mana. And we have a little bit of spice in this deck, because we also run Doomsday Excruciator, and even though the mana cost is absolutely abysmal, in the late game with 4 Cornucopias and Overlord, we can actually play both of those creatures pretty easily. And with this, you can instantly close a lot of games, and your opponent won't be able to interact with this. And if you like laughing, I recommend the last game. I think you will have a blast. I won't spoil anything, but it will be crazy. So we can also take Sheoldred, and we can even go for the True Scriptures, because this is one card that is absolutely game deciding in the correct situation. So you can tutor the perfect creature and just roll with this. With double Atraxa, we can play her with Cornucopia, Overlord, or we can just tutor for Island, because this can also hit a basic land. This is actually very easy to play on the curve, so you will play a lot of Atraxas with your opponent absolutely not expecting it. So guys, I think this will be fun, and before we start, obviously, I want to wish you all absolutely amazing New Year, and my favorite wish is, so the New Year is better than the last one, and I hope it will be better for you in every way. So if that's the case, we are going further, so that's a good year. So yeah, all the best wishes, guys. Thank you for, just sticking with the channel even today, and I hope you'll have a blast. So thank you, and let's enjoy some magic today. Alright, we're going first, and I have to say, even though we don't have the third we have the third mana, I guess. Alright, I just realized. Let's go with this. I just need the mana. We have Atraxa, so let's prepare with the island. You can, if you have Cornucopia and Island, you can already play Atraxa. It's not a huge deal here. Let's play it because they have seen it. Celestian. So we want to set up the Tome. Get Lost won't hit it. And the faster we can get those cards, the better. I actually think we might skip Cornucopia for this. Like, getting cards is all we care about here. Yeah. We will do it later. We just need to get those cards. I know we have Atraxa. Are we literally doing the same thing? We are both playing Atraxa. Alright. It is indeed an angel. Oh, so I thought that we will be winning the long game because we have Atraxa, but the only way to lose the value game as Atraxa player is to meet another Atraxa player. That's how we roll as Atraxa players. So we could go either ramp or double Tome. I have the Robberies, so I can actually win this game if I get enough value. But having more mana is better. Like, the more mana we have, the more we can draw and the more we can do. So basically, the faster you play it, the more mana you get. Because you get 1 mana per turn, so if you play it 5 turns earlier, that's 5 extra mana, and that's definitely cover up on top of it. Of course, sometimes you don't match the perfect cost, so sometimes some of it can be wasted. But as the general rule, the faster you play it, the better the value. You want some cards, huh? You want up the beanstalks? Be my guest. So their idea is to draw infinite cards and try to fully dominate us. That's fine, because we will rob them, and I think we will win this game. I honestly think we will win this game, even though our opponent is just absolutely crazy with the value so far. And we do want to draw a card. So this has to be untapped land into the Tome, and now we are doing 3 cards a turn. And bring it on! How do you want to kill us? Because you don't play Robbers, and we do. Red mana is a little bit scary, because that might be the Red Overlord. You don't need this mana to play Atraxa. And they identified that Sunfall is not the card that they care about in this matchup. We just need to stack those Robbers. Sure. With a Cornucopia, this literally doesn't matter. So they paid 6 mana, for no play. And of course, you know, it can deal some damage maybe it will do something before it dies, but in the end, it won't really do anything. Alright, we got all the cards that cannot kill it, that's fine, that's fine. So we go for double Tome again, but this time we can also... Did we play around? Yep. So we actually double ramp on this turn, I love it. And even though they can attack with this, they can deal this 3 damage, they won't burn through Cornucopias and the Tome, and we are not trying to hit their face. I think it doesn't matter, because we will mill them. Yeah, I honestly think we are very close to winning this game. We need just 1 or 2 good draws and that's it. Land is nice, how many cards we have, so we will get to 8, we can play the Tome. And this one gets exiled, so I think it's nice. We just want to power through our deck, because all we need to do is play as much ramp as possible and keep playing cards every turn, so we can set up the mana base that can support the biggest robbery in the final turn. We could also go Atraxa. Atraxa will die, then they will Atraxa, but we will already have our robberies. I think it's good. Of course, the life gain from this is incredible. We just life gain more than Atraxa hit by just casting this, but this is insane. And now we get all the cards. All the cards. Oh, thank you for Duress. I love it. Oh my god, so many good cards. Oh, it feels like I'm in this... Oh no, I have to remove something. Okay. So I don't need this land because I will discard the land. Okay. Sheoldred is such a nice card. Can we do it? Is this a Sheoldred? No, we are going with Excruciator. We just need to hit single robbery, win the game, stick to the plan, don't go crazy shenanigans Sloth. And this will be a painful discard, but at least we have those Anoint with Afflictions, you know? Binding is fine, like, it is expected, like, this will never survive. It's the same as for our opponent, their Atraxa will also never survive. This hurts my soul. 4 or more? Alright, 4 is not the worst. This is the easy discard. Oh, I think we have to go with the last Anoint with Affliction as well. I mean, we didn't really lose too much value, and the new cards in place of this are way better. Surveil, you want 1 less card in your library, and not only we can mill them, but we can also steal so much value from their deck that we literally will win, just on the power level. And we are back to 23, our opponent's Angel is doing like God's work, and here she is. And they skip the white mana because they want to leyline something, which is the correct choice. Can they do it? No. To be honest, this is as hard of a whiff as you can with Atraxa, and the lockdown doesn't do much. And yeah, not the best cards, but it's fine. Like, it doesn't matter too much because this matters. Alright, guys. Alright. We have to delete cover up. What do we go for? It's super tempting to go Atraxa, honestly. They don't have robbers. Alright. I need to think. The game is ours. We will win this. We just need to play it right. So I want to go Deadly Cover Up. Then we have what? 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can go Overlord and Duress. They cannot interrupt our hand, I think. Alright, let's go. I will get rid of the cards from the graveyard, and just to go with it. Archangel doesn't matter at all. I really think we go Atraxa. To be honest, I'm super tempted to just literally leave them Atraxa because they will mill faster this way. But they can always deny the card, so it shouldn't be an upside. And it will slow them down still. If they don't have good plays, they can actually completely whiff during the turn. What is the turn? Double Jace. Oh my god, they have Jace. Okay, so we need to be quick. Alright, this is very good to know. So we have to go Cornucopia, because this one is untapped. Now we go Overlord, and we need to ramp as much as possible so we can Excruciator and Robber on the same turn. because they cannot play around it. They actually don't have counterplay. We just need to roll with this game plan, and I think we should be fine. I really hope they won't draw a Jace and play a Jace, you know, because that will hurt. This is probably their first play. They might try to kill the Overlord, which is great for us. I actually do not mind it one bit. This is really good because it wastes 3 mana doing absolutely nothing, and I can also double scry. Do I even care about their cards? Like, I already have Duress, so this is 6 mana. 3, 6, and then we go Robber, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're close, but not yet. I think we honestly just need a land. We are trying to scry for some lands, you know? That's how we do it. Oh, this is so tempting, but it's not good enough for now. I'm really happy with this play so far. So this is what? Oh, I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 mana here and 3 here. So it's Robbery for 4, Robbery for 5. Oh, they know about it. Do you think they can kill us on 1 card? What if they have Jace in the end? I'm not going for it yet. I'm not going for it yet. They don't have plays. Oh, by the way, triple life gain. Just because why not? Jace is the only problem right now. Right. So they will go Leyline. Leylines are the best. Do we care about Heart Migration? I can literally try to play Excruciator right now. If they don't draw Jace in top 1 card, they lose the game. It's a good play. Let's go. I think this deserves cheers. This game will be decided by this 1 card from the top. And I'm scared. They don't know about the Robbery. They actually don't know about it. Yep, it's 3, 4 mana, and they have 6 cards, so we can kill them on the next turn. They will kill the Excruciator, which is absolutely fine, and we do not care about it one bit. If that's Jace, I will cry on the inside. If that's not a Jace, we win the game, and it should not be Jace. They only have 2 or 3 in the whole deck. They are probably exiled, most likely. Alright, show me. What is the card? They know that they need Jace as well. This card will decide everything. Heart Migration, that's why we played Excruciator, because they can try to pressure us on board, but they need 2 turns for it, and they only have 1. And I mean, why not, right? And we are making treasure, nothing more. Because all we need is enough mana to do crazy stuff. I'm going for 5 just in case. Alright, and this is the I told you, man, we are winning this game super hard. From start we knew about it. And I think this Excruciator was the perfect play, man. Well, on the draw with a single removal. Well, I hope my opponent won't have 2 creatures, you know. Oh, the creatures are coming. However, with this deck you have a lot of options. I really like the Overlord, but come on, let's not take, you know, 3 of them. Like, I think there is a limit to how many Overlords you want to draw in your opening hand. We definitely need to hit removal. We definitely need to kill this instantly, so there won't be really choices. We'll just play go for the throat on this and see. Well, our opponent is full of decisions. Is that arena lag? I think that was a lag. Alright, having Atraxa is kinda nice, but it's so far. We need to kill it now, otherwise they get a new card. And we kinda need to bank on the fact that they don't have it. We can play Atraxa extremely quickly, but we are on the draw. So extremely quickly becomes extremely slow. And oh boy, are we dead on the next turn. So honestly, I would love to draw like 2-3 removal pieces to feel, you know, way safer. So let's just draw some removal pieces to feel safer. And this is super threat. Both of those creatures need to die instantly because they give game-winning advantage to the player. Like, this double strike is the reason this deck can kill so quickly. And hopefully they will whiff for a moment with a single creature, so we can set up all the overlords. I would love... So if we were on the play, we would play Cornucopia and then Virtue, because we would have exactly the perfect mana. So we would literally be even more ahead by being ahead. So we would get 2 extra turns if we were on the play. So this is always this kind of situation when you are slow and then you cannot ramp, so you are even slower. However, we could play... Oh, it's not yet. So we can go this into the Pollen, and that's enough to play Atraxa. You know what? I will go with it. I will go with it because we also get a land for the next turn, a life gain, and potential to play Atraxa very quickly. So I think the next turn should be the Overlord, just giving a huge brick, so they have, you know, they need to invest something into going through it. Well, this is painful. This can hurt us a lot, especially that we want to block with Atraxa. Do they have it? Yep, they do. They do have it, and I wonder what they will go for. Monstrous Rage. If they play Nemesis, they definitely play a lot of, you know, like shock spell stuff like this. I don't I don't super need to draw another Atraxa, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I just need to survive this one extra turn. We have 7 mana, we have all the lands, we can life gain 4 with Cornucopia moment we play Atraxa, and then 7 more when we, you know, try to block not Nemesis. And this really encourages them to use Burn to kill Overlord instead of burning their own Nemesis. I think I will go for the Claw, because if they pump it, this has Trample, so they really want to get it as high as possible. No, not Frenzy already. Oh, it's Frenzy. Alright, I mean, maybe we can catch them. Man, it's close. It's close. I would love them to, you know. So I think they might have Frenzy. Yep. I mean, was this really such a hard choice? You just pump this and you finish the turn. Unless they have some even better play. No, this has no abilities. Like they're starting to learn magics a little bit. Like basic. Alright, we go to 9 by simply playing Atraxa. So we have 2 choices to play this. We can either Deadly Cover Up, we cannot play the Overlord then, or we just go straight up Atraxa. I need to check priority first. There's something. So, that cannot be Frenzy. Frenzy does not take priority on 3 mana, if nothing is attacking. So it has to be something different. They tanked a lot, so they have some different play, but I'm not sure what. They can try to kill this in response to our life gain potentially. This will be very risky. I think we have to roll with this. We will go with this and analyze the pollen, and let's see if that's a pump spell, they cannot do anything. If that's a shock, they can negate our life gain, and this is the moment to do it. So now they should target Nemesis with whatever they have. If they allow this life gain, it seems that they don't have it. And now we can... it's Nemesis, like no questions asked. Bro, they actually had... Man, they don't know how to play this game. They actually had the card that is probably winning them the game, and they just don't use it. I know that it didn't finish the game yet, but if they can finish the game, it's with this, because we already have... They literally played... Oh my god, they have no idea what deck they are playing. Oh my god, this is crazy, man. So they actually could deal the same amount of damage and also prevent the life gain for the rest of the game. And they just don't know how to do it. Alright, I will take my 6th life and win the game. Thank you very much. We will take some lands. Anoint with Affliction, Mazemind Tome. I cannot believe they... Man, Schaffer gave them the card they needed and they still messed it up. Opponent is going first. This is a weird opening, but I think we could make it work. A land from the top. A land from the top. This is the mirror, so it's probably, you know, the aggro version. That means I will set up Cottage into Marsh, into this. We can always use Pollen on Cornucopia and also this life gains, which is a little bit better. Alright. I mean, so far so good. So far so good. Are you serious? This is a real Dimir gamer. You know what? We need to cheers, because this is this is like celebration. Alright, we have a real control player playing Dimir. So let's see, if they go for counterspell, I'm fine with it. 3 steps ahead means they don't have Phantom Interference, and it also means that they either have a lot of the, or they are super scared of Cornucopia. Demon. Oh, okay, so we know exactly what we are playing against. And I wonder if they will minus. So the greedy version is to plus. hoping we cannot answer it. Alright, alright. Those were also very nice draws. Okay, good draw as well. So now I can go Cornucopia, set it up, and go for this. I will pay 3 life. Because it's a control deck and we also get it back. And this is fun because we are both playing Excruciator. However, we don't have Robbery yet, and they have Jace. So they want to draw a card with this. They could main phase to hit a land, unless they want to have more control over the game. Alright, they're greedy. They're greedy. And they hit a land. Good for them. Good for them. And this is Demon, so they can already Excruciate on the next turn. Unless, you know what? This is such a weird play, but you know what? Listen, I'm going with it. I'm literally going with it. That means analyze... Oh man, but Analyze the Pollen. Listen, I'm going with this play. We'll see how it works. I just don't want to see Jace in my games. So they can Excruciate, but they have no way of closing the game then. Because they don't have meal anymore. Here you go. No more Jace for ya. No, no, no. No. Full removal, full remove. Do you see some similarities? Like, this is so crazy. They have double oh, Farsight. The end? You monster! And Ops and Duress. And Duress is something we need to be careful of. Alright. Man, this is so fun. I wish we could cast it at instant speed, so when they draw a card, I play this, I kill this, and then they mill first. Alright, so what is their strategy needs to change right now. They can Excruciate, but if we don't kill it, they are doing 2 cards a turn, so they will mill first. So they're trying. This is interesting game. With this one deadly cover-up, the game really changed quite a lot. I don't want to attack into this. I have Anoint of Affliction myself. I could go Atraxa. But we don't have mana to cast. I honestly think we go with this. Because we can hit a land for this turn, set up Atraxa a little bit better, and, you know, still play the usual stuff. So I kinda like it. Not sure what is the other card. We could go for 3 steps ahead. And of course, we are not activating the mainland because we know that we are both packed with absolute crazy amounts of removal. As then, just 2 control gamers trying to survive in the meta. Do I go another one for 3 steps ahead? What were their win cons? If I go this, they can Excruciate, but they cannot attack with free. Alright, I'm going for it. And we go this into Pollen. I mean, man, we are doing some interesting gaming here. So I think I will get rid of 3 steps ahead because this is the card that gives them insane levels of control over the game. And if they don't have it, they actually lose quite a lot of, you know, power from this deck. Yep, just 2 gamers trying to survive in standard. Alright, what are the... So Farsight Ritual is probably the last card that they have for some... Man, they don't have much in this deck left. Like, we're doing some really nice extraction gaming here. Like, they basically have Cardo and that's it, and there's nothing to draw. Not sure if we go for Excruciator at any point. Listen, I cannot attack because this will die 100%. And we both know that we are stacked with removal, so the moment anyone activates a creature, like, there's a huge explosion, basically. And the Fountainport is not what I want to see. It's extremely good for our opponent. Cornucopia. So I think we need to naturally draw Atraxa. Because they cannot counter her. They will try to de-end it, so we need to go for the Throated. That's kind of the plan. Like, listen, there is literally no point in attacking. Like, I will never go through all of this removal. The Fountainport is a problem, guys. I think I know how we play it. We play Doomsday Excruciator. And then we kill it. And when we kill it, our opponent will mill first. And that has to be our win con. They are digging. We also have robbers, but I just don't expect we'll draw a game-winning card. But it wins game. So we go with this, right? Then they kill it. What? At the beginning of the upkeep, we can kill it on our turn. Let's go. And this is officially the weirdest game. Oh no. I forgot they have the reef. I forgot they have the reef. They can mill us. Oh my god. If they go for this play, this is so bad. I forgot. I need 1 black mana more before I'm... See, I rushed it. It's just, you know, turn 8 or something and I just rushed it. Oh boy. Let's see if there are 2 robbers. I don't know the cards. Library phrase, I don't know what I have in the deck. I will actually not play the land to fake priority. Because if they see we have nothing, we are dead. That's okay. Just please don't tell me there's a... No, there cannot be more. Oh no, they will see our hand. They will see I have no... Oh no. I need to draw robber on the next turn. There's no other choice. I think I could win this game if I played a little bit better. I needed to be more patient. Listen, we are not dead yet. We have 2 draws, and one of them could be robber, which instantly wins the game, and they don't have counter spells. So it's not fully over. Yeah, right. Like, they called our bluff. Here you go. Here's your cool priority. I mean, I don't know what those cards are. I know I didn't see a single robber in this game. So there is a chance one of those 2 cards is robbery. Also, Fountainport kinda forced us to play a little bit faster. Listen, I will see what I have. And then we will know. Then we will know. You know what? I guess we can evidence, because why not? Like, if that's evidence 8, sure. I just want to see the card. If that's not a creature, if that's robbery, we win the game. Please, this one time. It's not robbery. Oh my god, what a game. What I should have done is wait for 1 extra black mana so we can kill the reef. And they don't have counterspell. And honestly, I think I would win them. I completely butchered this. But I hope it was fun. It was a very unique game. Alright, guys. I mean, listen, we had the journey in the last game, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was so fun, especially when I was watching it. I've seen myself just crumble there, and to be absolutely honest, I kind of want to rush the Excruciator. It felt that it's overdue, but I also tutored for Island, and I'm sure someone in the comments will mention it. So yeah, we could actually go for this one, but my mindset was more about playing Atraxa and then hitting Robbery. I didn't think we'll go directly into Excruciator Robbery. It was kinda because of the Fountainport, and our opponent just having a little bit too much pressure too early. So yeah, that was the game. I really hope you enjoyed it still. I honestly enjoyed it, and the fact that we lost because I made some bad play is actually motivating always for me, because now I know that I need to pay more attention in the future, and I will win the next time we play this one. So yeah, that's always a good way to lose the game. And yeah, just talking about losing games. Good job, Sloth. So honestly, I really like the deck. Not only you have Analyze the Pollen, we are playing a little bit too less lands because we have 4 of those. We have triple Overlords and also 4 Cornucopia. So and the Tome, it's not a land, but it actually helps you so much to hit the lands. So this also really helps. So even though we play 24, you should absolutely never have problems with them. You actually play more than usually. And with all the removal we have here and deadly cover-ups and live gain from Cornucopia, you have a really fair shot against all the aggro decks. We also sneak some Duress, because Duress is just a super versatile card right now. It hits aggro, it hits midrange, it hits control, like it hits literally everything. Like it will hit even mirror here. So yeah, just good card all around. And you want something on turn 1 so you can proceed to removing everything on turn 2, knowing they don't have hexproof protection. And yeah, with all the sweepers you should be safe. And Excruciator, while this could be a little bit of a weird play, it actually fits perfectly because of Outrageous Robbery, of course. So this is your Jace basically. It's a little bit more expensive because how many they have? 6 cards, they are drawing 1, so you kinda need to mill all of the 6 cards. So that's 8 mana robbery if you want to instantly, go for it. But with all this extra mana, and you also have Fountainport for extra treasures, in some cases, you can actually absolutely do it in one single turn, and then your opponent cannot interact with this. I went with Excruciator because sometimes you meet this weird deck with like 100 cards or something, so if you just go robbery, you cannot really mill those. With Excruciator, you literally mill everyone, you don't care how many cards they have, you also don't care who drew how many cards during the game, you just always win, and that's a good win con to have. And yeah, before we go further, of course, as always, thank you Patreons for supporting us every day, and just thank you for helping make the content, because that's how it works basically. And yeah, really thank you, especially that we have some new members and we are growing on Patreon, so that makes me so happy. So thank you guys for this and always being so cool. And with Atraxa in this deck, you always get more value. So this is interesting because without this card, this deck is perfectly functional. Like, you have everything. You have ramp, you have win cons, you have defense, all of this stuff. And with Atraxa, suddenly you get this extra insane punch. Basically, your opponent won't win a fair game against you ever, because at some point you are dropping this. And I was thinking while just playing the deck, you could also go Cavern of Souls, but I see so little control decks. I just prefer to have a normal land just for early game, because you cannot use Cavern to cast Duress, Analyze the Pollen, stuff like this, because it's only for creatures. So it depends what you meet. For me, it doesn't make much sense to go, Cavern of Souls, but Atraxa that is uncountable is always absolute powerhouse. And with this, you are doing all the cards you need for the rest of the game, most likely at least one robber, one sweeper, and some removal. And suddenly it's very, very hard to go, around you, because you have full control over the game. You have a 7/7, you have lifelink, and they also need to spend part of the turn to just answer her. Obviously, Atraxa extremely good, but in this deck, we are playing full Golgari, we are not devoting basically any lands to having the Atraxa game plan, and we still have the Atraxa game plan, and it was surprisingly consistent for me, just thanks to all the mana that Cornucopia Overlord produces. However, in the first games, I didn't have the island, and I've noticed that it actually hurts, because sometimes you want to search for this basic. I tried to have Herd Migration so we can evidence 8 a little bit easier, but it always felt a little bit like a dead draw, so I actually removed them during the testing. But you can also go for this if you are scared that you are not able to evidence 8, because Herd Migration is 2 mana card that basically gives you 7 converted mana cost in the graveyard for the purpose of evidence. So nice synergy, but it didn't work for me, so in the end, tomes are my Herd Migrations. They were literally switched 4 to 4, and the deck felt way better after this. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time today. Thank you for, just being always awesome. And again, I want to wish you the best in the new year. May it be absolutely glorious and hopefully the best year of your life. So thank you guys, and see you tomorrow in the new year. With